Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I am the inner path shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler, and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is they want you to start from scratch every day in war mode without memory of yesterday's victories and successes. They want you to start from scratch every day in war mode without memory of yesterday's victories and successes. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been kicked around, you've been pushed to the fringes of existence. This could be through society dynamics, through culture, through family dynamics, through friend dynamics, or because you carry a special light within your soul, the light of life, or the light of God, or the light of Christ, or the light of Source, or the light of the universe, or the light of creativity, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select all so that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you all, my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me energetically, through the spirit realm, through the comments, vibrationally. I really appreciate hearing back from you because you validate my purpose, which is to bring messages of healing, messages of illumination for my soul tribe, for the collective of light, for the world, from the higher realms. It is my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey. The haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because they have shown me through the contrast of their own darkness towards my light that I have this inner light, and they have also shown me just how powerful it can be and that it must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I'm now able to share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into today's message, and before we dive right into it, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So when you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. It doesn't matter when it was posted. The messages are also collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe, and help make the video more visible to others. Also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to either unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add some green hearts to the comments. By adding green heart emojis to the comments, you activate or animate Most High Mother and Father God or the universe or source to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 hertz frequency, which is the frequency of love, the frequency of healing, the frequency of DNA repair, and the frequency of God. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you're divinely inspired to. And let's get into this message. So today's Spirit is saying they want you to start from scratch every day in war mode without memory of yesterday's victories and successes. So I'm definitely talking to someone that is dealing with amnesia, curses, hexes, or spells. This could also be an ancient generational curse that you're dealing with or that you're closing out on. I'm also talking to someone that is dealing with blinding spells, forgetfulness spells. If that's you, this message is definitely for you. So Spirit wants to remind you through today's message of your victories and your successes, to remind you who you are, because dark forces, demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, covert narcissists, psychic vampires, energy vampires, bullies, trolls, NPCs, soulless beings, all these low vibrational entities target to make you forget who you are. That has been the main generational curse that we are all fighting as a collective, as a planet, because when we incarnated in the Piscean age, we all went through the veil of forgetfulness. So that means forgetting about your soul's essence, forgetting about your gifts, forgetting about your soul's identity, forgetting about your connection with source, with higher powers, with creative energies. So at the very, like, our lowest common denominator as a tribe, as a collective, as a planet, is that we have all been put under this amnesia spell or curse our whole life. And what has been happening is that these curses, they're also like on a spiral. They spiral outwards when they go undetected. So say, for example, you're dealing with a dark witch, a dark warlock, a coven, a secret society. Every time they're casting a spell on you, they're casting a spell to extract energy from you, to extract life force from you. And at the same time, they also want you to forget who you are so that they can have that kind of access. And they also want you to forget the achievements, the accomplishments, the victories, the successes that you're manifesting on this journey, because when you're in that forgetful state, it's disempowering. When you remember your successes, they catapult you forward, they push you forward. So Spirit is bringing a message to remind you of who you are, so that you're not sucked into this wave, or so that you can also detangle yourself and escape from this matrix of amnesia. Because the matrix, we often hear the term the matrix, but it is actually a matrix, or a complex machine of different generational curses working together, or even working separately, to keep you confined, to keep you restricted, especially spiritually and mentally. So let's get into tarot and see and hear more of what Most High Mother and Father God would like you to be mindful of at this time. And right off the bat, 6 of Pentacles is coming through, and 6 is the number of balance, 6 is the number of harmony. So right off the bat, Spirit wants you to be in your inner balance and harmony, because when you're in your inner balance and harmony, it is easier for you to reflect, to contemplate, and actually see your victories and successes. So for someone, this actually triggers your memory and brings back all your like if you're under a blinding spell, when you are able to be in your inner harmony and at ease, you allow those memories, whatever is being blocked for you at this time, you allow it to flow back to you through this inner harmony. And since we're talking about pentacles, pentacles is your gifts, pentacles is your physical reality, the manifestation of your physical efforts, your physical battles, your successes, your victories. It is also your gifts, it is also your wealth. So pay attention also to those themes and be in this Six of Pentacles energy, because Six of Pentacles is a harmonization between your manifestations and your spirituality. You can see in this picture he has one hand raised to the heavens and one hand below. So it's like you're establishing an infinity loop between your spiritual world, your spiritual creativity, and your physical reality. So you could be a life path number 6, you could be born the 6th of a month, you could be born June the 6th, you could be born in June. Your name could start with a V. I'm hearing Victor, I'm hearing Victoria. This is also, I'm also talking to someone that is in victory energy. Today's message is about your victories. Your name could also start with an I. I'm hearing Ivy. I'm hearing Easy, Isidore. If that's you, this message is definitely for you. I'm also hearing Isadora. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. 5 of Wands is also coming through, and 5 is the number of change. 5 is the number of breakthrough. 5 is the number of turning things around, swinging things around. So Spirit wants you to swing that energy, those amnesia spells, through your creativity. That's how you're gonna break through. That's how you're gonna, be mindful and consciously aware of your victories and successes through creativity, because that's what creativity does. And creativity is very broad, chosen ones. It's creativity. Yes, it's about your vocation, it's about your career, it's about what you do for a living, but it's also about what you do, how you take care of yourself, how you love yourself, how you relax, how you bathe, how you dress, how you feed yourself. All those are creative energies. So Wands is also about your passion, your sensuality, and your fire, in addition to creativity. So Spirit also wants you to be passionate as you approach your creativity. And passion is a sense that activates or works through your heart chakra. So pretty much Spirit is saying, do what you love. Because when you do what you love, you are actually building up on your victories and successes, and soon enough you will start to see the pattern. So you could be born the 5th of a month, you could be born May the 5th, you could be born in May, you could be born, you could be a life path number 5. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Cinco de Mayo could also be significant to someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But this 5 of Wands energy on the dark side, chosen ones, means that it's a negative fire, and it's about negative competition, it's about arguments, it's about chaos, it's about tension. So Spirit also wants you to be mindful that those are the energies that are in the collective of darkness. Those are the energies that are in your environment, and that's why Spirit just wants you to practice balance and harmony. Because every time you win a spiritual battle, chosen ones, and for anyone that carries the light, spiritual battles are an everyday thing. It's not a once in a while thing. You're literally in battle every day. You're fighting for your soul, you're fighting for your life. So virtually every day, just you being able to live from the start to the end of the day is a victory in itself, before you go under the hood and start checking off the single things or the single tasks or the single projects that you actually accomplished. So that in itself, your daily victories, they piss off. the collective of darkness. So that's what triggers them into sending you these negative fires. So spirit is also emphasizing more harmony through six of swords energy. But there's also water energy here because there's a depiction of a woman sitting on a boat. So there's an energy, like it implies flow. So I'm also hearing go with the flow. Allow the waters of your soul to be in a calm state. As you're seeing in this picture, she's holding a child, she's holding a baby. That means that she's in a very relaxed state, in a very calming state, because the child is also calm on this boat. So that means put your swords down, ignore any negativity, any tension, any low vibrational, any competitive energy being sent your way at this time. You are in a class of your own. Your victories, your successes are unique to you, because if you carry the light, you are created in uniqueness and in the image and likeness of God. So this is a repeating six in the message. You could be seeing repeating sixes. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. It's just an emphasis on being in a state of harmony. I could also be talking to someone that is on an inner child healing journey. And let me just take a moment to pick up the cards that have been yanked out of my hand. Again, this is about your light, because this is a dramatic fall of the cards and the sun card coming out. So it's all about your inner light chosen ones. This is the reason why they want you to forget your victories, your successes, because first of all, you are a being that carries a lot of light. You're lighting the way not only for others, not only for yourself, but for others. You carry a lot of light energy. I'm talking to someone that is also bright in the mind, bright in the soul, and especially through your heart chakra, you emit a lot of light energy or light codes through your heart chakra, because your heart chakra is the most powerful chakra in your chakra systems. The electromagnetic signature of your heart chakra is like 5,000 times more powerful than, for example, the electromagnetic signature of your crown chakra. So through your heart chakra, you emit a lot of light. So I'm also talking to somebody that is very sunny, very warm, very loving. People gravitate towards you for love, for comfort. But when it comes to dark forces, dark entities, they hate your light, because your light consumes the darkness. This could be a call for someone to watch a video in the channel library titled "Your Light Dissolves the Darkness," or I could be updating someone that has watched that video already. But Spirit wants you to be in this sun energy. Spend some time in the sun. You will also be cleansed, purified, and you will also receive intuitive downloads. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I will be talking to someone that's working with the Egyptian sun god or the Egyptian sun goddess Nefertiti, or the Egyptian sun god Ra on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you are being encouraged to connect with sun energy, especially if you are going through inner child healing, because the sun card is also inner child activation or inner child healing or upgrade, because as you know, the sun brings life. The sun promotes life. The sun promotes growth. The sun is the symbol of a new day, a new beginning. I'm talking to someone that's in a new beginning. So spending time in the sun also helps to put your inner child in that harmonized or calm state. And not only your inner child, but even your mature self. So that means when you spend time in the sun, you also achieve balance and harmony. You could resonate with the number 19. You could be born the 19th of a month. You could be born September the 1st or January the 9th. You could be 91 years old or be born 1991. This sun card also carries white horse energy. You could have recently seen a white horse or ridden a white horse, or you could have had an encounter with a white horse at any point on your journey. It means that you carry the energy of victory. This could also be a unicorn activation, a personal unicorn activation for someone through this message. I will be talking to someone that is also working with the unicorn ancestors, and they're reminding you to stay mindful of your victories and successes, because the darkness wants you to start from scratch every day in war mode. So when you're in war mode, you have to be dark. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, chosen ones. Every soul has the polarity of light and darkness within them. So yes, sometimes when you're fighting spiritual battles, you have to engage your dark side. That means you have to engage powers like tenacity, courage, strength, boldness. Those can your strength is your power, and it can also it is on a continuum of from dark to light. So spirit doesn't want you to engage those dark energies or your war mode unnecessarily, because when you're in war mode, it's a dark type of energy. And also when you're without any memory, it means you're having to waste time every beginning of every day reconstructing your memory. So today's message is also a past life memory activation or past life memory block removal for someone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Seven of Cups is also coming through. So 7 is a spiritual number. It's the number of God. Definitely stay close to God on this journey, chosen ones. You've now passed an evolution marker where you can't make it on your own without God, without source, without the universe, without the higher powers. So in this 7 of Cups energy, use your empathy, use your feelings, your emotions, your heart space to weigh any cups, any incoming emotions, especially after rising, because a lot of amnesia spells, curses, hexes are cast at night while you're sleeping and unconscious. So Spirit wants you to be in the 7 of Cups energy, to examine everything and toss out anything that doesn't resonate with you in this spiritual warfare, because 7 being a spiritual number, it's also about spiritual warfare when the cups are opposing to your energy or to your light or to your sunshine. And we are in a time of spiritual warfare. You already know that. So it could be a life path number 7. You could be born the 7th of a month. You could be born in July. You could be born July the 7th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Your name could start with an X. I'm hearing Xavier. If that's you, this message is definitely for you. Yeah, the devil card just showed up. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're thinking of, as you hear this message, they have been casting amnesia spells on you to make you forget about your personal victories, especially in your creativity. This could be in your career, this could be your educational achievements, this could be even in your hobbies. So Spirit is saying, whoever comes to mind, they made a pact with the devil, they carry devil energy, they carry the Baphomet energy. I could be talking to someone that is also slaying and conquering the Baphomet demon on this journey. I could be updating someone that has watched a video in the channel library titled You're the Demon Slayer, or this could be a call for you to watch it if you haven't already. There's a reason why Spirit is bringing it up as a reference in today's message. There are activations there that you need to be active in your soul, so that you can continue, you can complete the activations with today's message. So take it if it resonates with your soul. And as usual, when devil energies show up to the message, to the reading, it's my cue to sage or to sage up again. So this is also a call for you to vibe cleanse your space as you continue to listen to the rest of the message, because it means dark energies are lurking, devil energies are lurking and listening in as you hear the message. So you want to protect what's yours in this message by keeping the vibes clean and clear. That might also be a call for you to hydrate. Devil energies are negative fire energies, so you also want to make sure that you're optimally hydrated, because light is water is an electrical conductor, and your body is an electrical body, chosen one. So you want to make sure that you have enough water, enough juice for you to receive the light codes for yourself in this message. So Four of Cups is also coming through. So Cups is your waters, the waters of your soul. Definitely, that's why Spirit is emphasizing hydration in the message today. So Spirit wants you to be in your emotional stability. Cups is your emotions, being your emotional stability. Four is the number of stability. Four is the number of grounding. So I'm hearing stay grounded or ground yourself, especially in nature. Nature is the most potent and powerful environment for you to ground yourself in. So spend some time in nature. Spending time in the sun also constitutes as spending time in nature. So take whatever resonates with your soul and leave the rest, even if you're not able to be outdoors for whatever reasons. This could be due to weather reasons, because I know my brothers and sisters in the northern hemisphere are just now coming out of winter energy. So if you're able to connect with sun energy even through indoors, it also constitutes or puts you in this Four of Cups energy, where you can be balanced as you examine those Seven of Cups energy. I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with an unhinged entity on your path, someone that is unhinged in their emotions, in their heart space, especially towards you. I could be talking to someone that's dealing with a jealous competition, envy, or even rage attacks. So Spirit wants you to stay grounded as you examine these cups and just be in your inner harmony, because the sun is shining in your world, chosen one. That's what today's message is proving. The sun is shining in your world. So be at ease, be in your inner harmony, and allow the memories of your successes, yesterday's victories and successes, to flow back to you. I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with persistent monitoring spirits, because that's the vibe I'm getting here. It's almost like every other shuffle, the cards are being yanked out of my hands, but only the light flows through. This is a live demonstration of how light is more powerful than darkness, because yes, the devil energy is present and the devil is trying to disrupt the message, but Spirit is able to get that light through to remind you of who you are, to remind you of your victories and successes. You're this King of Cups. I'm talking to someone that is very calm, very composed, very much in your emotional and self-mastery. I could be talking to a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be a water sign, but you don't have to be a water sign in this incarnation. But if you're manifesting a throne, it means you're an ascended master. You have incarnated for several lifetimes. So you have water energy in your soul. You have this royal water energy in your soul, even if you're not a water sign in this lifetime. So Spirit wants you to stay on this throne no matter what is being thrown at you, no matter what attacks are being sent your way, especially to mess up your memory or to block your memory of your victories. This is also another reason, Spirit is saying another reason why they do that is to stop you from celebrating your victories and successes, because what that does is it allows that energy to blossom in the ether, to blossom in the spirit realm when you celebrate a victory, a success. And what does the universe do? The universe responds by giving you more similar experiences. So sometimes it's like you have to celebrate your victories and successes even through rebellion. You have to be rebellious and be adamant and be steadfast and dig your heels in and celebrate your victory. So sometimes, yeah, you have to be that stubborn about it, chosen ones. I'll be talking to someone that is actually dealing with the very powerful forces that are, really wanting to keep your mind off of your victory, off of what you're doing, off of this new sunshine that is shining in your world, because it is you that is shining that sun in your world. It is your sun, it is your light. So another number 4 energy coming through this last tarot card, and it's the 4 of Swords energy, and a spirit just wants you to take a break, to relax, especially from the battlefield, because even the energies on the planet are shifting. The planet is shifting into a more harmonious and settling down of energies. So you no longer need to be in a battle, chosen one. I could be talking to someone that watched a video in the channel library titled "Leave Them Alone on Their Battlefield," because it's a battlefield that they have actually created for you, chosen one. You haven't done anything to attract those kinds of spiritual battles. It's actually because of your light. So spirit wants you to rest, to put your swords down, to relax, take a chill pill in this 4 of Swords energy. I could also be talking to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So let's get into oracle messages and see what spirit wants to reveal more about this situation or about this individual that is referenced in today's message. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. And also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe, and help others find the message. Yeah, so thief is coming through. So whoever spirit is talking about, they're definitely a thief. Definitely in the spirit realm, they're a thief because they're trying to tap into your energy. They're trying to cover your success or block your success. That's how they siphon your energy, chosen ones, because when your successes and victories are blocked from your memory, they become latent. You're no longer nurturing them and feeding them, and that's also how dark forces can come in through the back door like that and start tapping in and using your talents and your gifts. So whoever spirit is talking about in this message, they are a thief on your talents and your gifts and on your wands, on your magic. I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with a masculine entity. I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with a family dynamic. For someone, it's like a family, a father, mother, child situation, that kind of group dynamic working against you. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. If you're dealing with a family dynamic, for someone, this could just be a coven, a clique, or a secret society. They don't necessarily have to have blood ties, but I'm talking to someone that's dealing with a group dynamic that involves all kinds of ages that are working against you because you're that good, you're that gifted, you carry that much light. I'm talking to someone that lights up a room when you walk in. I'm talking to someone that lights up a neighborhood when you move in. That's who you are. So I could be talking to someone that's dealing with toxic neighbors. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be born the 24th of a month. You could be born February the 4th or April the 2nd, or they could be, you could be 42 years old or born 1942 or 1924. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Spirit is also saying for someone, this person, they're not only a thief in the spirit realm, but even in their physical reality, they're a thief. So pay very close attention, especially spirit is saying pay close attention to any irregular life activities on this individual. Because this is about really deep diving and deep listening, deep watching, deep looking, so that you can identify all the moving pieces in this curse of amnesia and break it. So yeah, sometimes spirit does take you on those kinds of quests where you have to, really go down to the grain of an individual or a soul's identity, because that's exactly how deep they go with you, chosen one. In order to steal from you, they go really deep into your soul to put these amnesia spells. They're not trying to put them on the surface where you can easily identify it and wipe it off your slate. So official person is also coming through. I could also be talking to someone that is dealing with someone that has some kind of authority or official capacity. Dark forces also tend to abuse their power. So I could be talking to someone that is dealing with an entity that has some kind of power in the matrix of illusion. And this is who is putting amnesia spells for you. I could be talking to someone that's even dealing with someone that has an official position, even a government position, that's doing this to you, because as someone that carries the light, you are that visible to dark forces, chosen ones, especially the ones that are in higher places, so to speak. Higher places in the physical realm. In the spirit realm, they don't have any power, chosen ones. I'm also talking to someone that is very powerful in the spirit realm, because this comes with the number 22. You could be a life path number 22 or be influenced by the number 22 on this journey. Life path number 22 is a humanitarian. This is who I'm talking to. That's why the sun card is also out here for you. You could also be born the 22nd of a month. You could be 22 years old. You could be born February the 2nd. You could be a life path number 4 or a life path number 2. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Occupation is coming through to confirm that this has been targeting your creativity or your occupation. These amnesia spells have been targeting to block you in your occupation. I could also be talking to someone that has been dealing with mental health issues on the job. You have been able to perform your job or your creativity due to amnesia spells, due to forgetfulness. That's very specific. If that's you, this message is for you. You could be 34 years old. You could be born 1934 or 1943, or you could be 43 years old. You could be born March the 4th or April the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Imprisonment is also coming through. So definitely they were trying to imprison you, or they are trying to imprison you in the mind, in the soul. This is just confirmation of what Spirit already mentioned earlier. But Spirit is saying, when you forcefully take those victories and successes back, when you celebrate those victories and successes that you are achieving and manifesting, you are actually going to put them in spiritual prison, because that's where they belong. They're a thief on your path. You could be 29 years old, or they could be born the 29th of a month, to be born 1929 or 1992, or be 92 years old. You could also be born February the 9th or September the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So change is also coming through. So I'm definitely talking to someone that has changed. You have changed your spiritual identity. You have changed who you are. You are also somebody that carries change energy. You bring change wherever you go. So some people don't like it. Dark forces don't like it, but that is the very reason why you incarnated, to bring change on the planet. It is the age of Aquarius after all, and the age of Aquarius is about the return of spirituality, love, and harmony on the planet. That's why harmony energy is very strongly anchored in today's message. So you are somebody that came to bring that kind of change on the planet, and anyone that doesn't like it, well, that's just on them, chosen ones. It is your right to be who you are. I'm hearing it's not illegal to be you. I could be talking to someone that has also been dealing with legal issues created for you through smear campaigns, through scapegoating you. That might be a call for someone to watch a video in the channel library titled "It's Not Illegal to Be You." Or I could be updating someone that is that needs to watch that video. And Spirit is also saying, as somebody that brings change, and this number 9 energy here, you are actually somebody that incarnated to close out toxic karmic cycles, because the number 9 is the number of change. You came to close out on generational curses. You came to close out on the darkness in your own life and in your lineage, in your ancestry, in your bloodline. So you're also somebody that is very influential energetically like that. That's why Spirit is saying you're an official person. You are the official person on your journey, and not these dark entities that are trying to make you forget your victories and successes. 2025 is also the number 9 years, so that means every single day is influenced by the number 9. 9 being the number of cycle ending and closure. It's also the number of change. So I'm also talking to someone that is changing very radically or drastically, especially in 2025, as you break and close out on generational curses. You're changing lives, good or bad. There's a message in the channel library with that title. I could be updating someone that watched that video, or someone that needs to watch it. You're changing lives, good or bad. Look it up in the channel library. So focus on that, chosen ones. All these positives that Spirit is mentioning in this message, those are your victories and successes. That's your starting point from this message. Poverty is also coming through. So whoever Spirit is talking about, they were trying to put you in poverty, and when your memories are attacked, you actually manifest spiritual poverty. When you can't remember your victories and successes, it means that they wanted to set your mind to just being in poverty all the time, poverty mentality. I could also be talking to someone that's breaking the generational curse of a poverty mindset. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. This could also be an activation for you through this message to break that poverty mindset. You could be 37 years old. Pay attention to anyone that is now showing signs of poverty in your circle, chosen one. That's who Spirit is talking about in today's message. You could be 37 years old. You'll be born 1937 or 1973, or they could be, you could be 73 years old. You'll be born March the 7th or July the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. False person is who they really are. I'm talking to someone that has been dealing with fakery on this journey. I could be updating someone that has watched a video, or someone that needs to watch a video in the channel library titled Fake Love Alert. So this could be an update for someone. Spirit is saying they want you to start from scratch every day in war mode, without memory of yesterday's victories and successes. So I could also be talking to someone that has been dealing with, or that has dealt with an entity or entities on your journey that have never celebrated your victories, your successes. They've never given you heartfelt compliments. They have never said anything positive to you about your successes and your victories. So whoever comes to mind when you hear this, that's who Spirit is talking about. They're a false person. You could be a life path number 8. You could be born the 8th of a month. You could be born in August. You could be born August the 8th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Journey is also coming through, just to confirm that whoever has never given you compliments or positive feedback when it was due, when you had accomplished something, this is who Spirit is talking about, and you are actually changing things around. This is also an update for someone to know that you are actually changing things around by staying on that throne as King of Cups. we are all at different stages on this journey. So I could be updating someone that's at the beginning of this journey, and Spirit wants you to know that you have this throne and this is the path to that throne. Or I could also be updating someone that is maintaining that throne. You have already ascended or you're still ascending. So whoever has these energies around you, Spirit is also saying that is the source of those amnesia spells, amnesia hexes, mind fucks. I'm also hearing. So you could be born the 10th of a month, you could be born in October, you could be born October the 10th, the double 10th might resonate with you. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So wealthy man is coming through. So I could be talking to a wealthy man, someone that is divinely blessed to be wealthy. You're destined to be wealthy. This is who you are. But this is also what has been stolen from you, your wealth. So also pay attention to anyone that has been wealthy on your journey while you have been stuck in poverty. So this doesn't necessarily mean financial wealth. It can also be emotional wealth. It can also be wealth like intangible wealth. It doesn't need to be monetary. But anyone that has kept you deprived on this journey, this is who Spirit is talking about in the message today. You could be born the 13th of a month. You could be born January the 3rd. Or March the 1st, could be born the 31st of a month, could be 31 years old, or they could be take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm bringing out the Escape the Matrix Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from Source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors and spirit guides of the highest love and light. There are messages, there are activations. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If you would like a deep dive or a more personal activation into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find the message. So free to love is coming through. So Spirit is saying you're free to love. So since the number 6 is coming through today's message, 6 is also the number of love. So I could also be talking to someone that is now free to love. That curse is being broken for you. I could be talking to someone that has been dealing with a toxic lover or a toxic ex-lover. And love is also very broad, chosen one. So pretty much it's anyone that has entered your heart space, especially through negativity. So Spirit is saying you're now free to love. You're now free to disengage and disentangle yourself from this entity. You could be 38 years old, or they could be, you could be born 1938 or 1983. You could also be 83 years old. You could be born August the 3rd or March the 8th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Food meditation is also coming through. So first of all, Spirit is saying this individual has been using food magic on you. They have been casting spells. They've been meditating negativity into your food before they serve you. That's very specific. Take it if it resonates. I could also be talking to someone that has had amnesia, spells, curses, hexes propagated or projected through your own food. So this entity doesn't need to have touched your food or prepared your food or even live with you or be in your space when you're dining. But they have sent spells for you to go into a meditative state, to download their spells while you're eating. So be very mindful. I'm also hearing say your grace before your meals for someone. It means that much because of this message. Like that's how careful you have to become now. Like watch over your food, pray over your food, bless your food. So you could be 44 years old, you could be born 1944, you could be born April the 4th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. For someone else, Spirit wants you to do a food meditation to receive more downloads. So that means prepare yourself or provide yourself with soul food, food that that unlocks your heart chakra or unblocks your heart chakra or that love energy, so that you can continue to receive more downloads. In addition to today's message, take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So good looking is also coming through, and siren energy. So I could be talking to someone that has been dealing with a negative entity that has been tapping into your good looks, into your siren energy. Siren energy is very powerful. I could be talking to someone that has marine ancestry. I could be talking to someone that lives by the ocean. I could also be talking to someone that loves to spend time on the beach. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So these locations that Spirit is mentioning, Spirit also wants you to pay attention, because that's where the energy is coming from. Especially if you're someone that likes to spend time in the sun. Your gender doesn't matter in this lifetime, but it means you have siren energy. It means you have mermaid energy. You've been a mermaid at some point on your journey. You're very good looking, and that also makes you a target for these kinds of attacks, because they don't want you to be self-aware. They don't want you to be self-aware of just how good you are. And the kind of good looking that Spirit is talking about, it's not vanity, chosen ones. But when you have inner beauty, it also manifests on the outside. So I would also be talking to someone that has been dealing with beauty curses, hexes, and spells to make you forget your victories and successes, to make you feel ugly about yourself. So there's a repeating 7 in this number. You could be, in this message, you could be seeing repeating 7s. If that's you, this message is for you. God mode is coming through, and Spirit wants you to stay in God mode, because if you carry the light, if you carry the sun, you could be ancient Egyptian in this lifetime or past lives. By the way, you could resonate with ancient Egypt, you could resonate with the pyramids. But if you carry the light, it means that you carry the God molecule. You're created by God, so you have the ability to be like God. You're God's child. So Spirit wants you to be in God mode. That means staying in your inner child energies. That means be childlike, be in your innocence. I could be updating someone that has watched messages in the channel library that activate inner child healing and inner child boosts and upgrades. One of them is inner child success. One of them is all this part of you. One of them is embrace playtime. So that could also be a vehicle, a means for you to reconnect with your past victories, with your memory of yesterday's victories and successes. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 25 years old. You could be born the 25th of a month. You could also be born February the 5th or May the 2nd. You could be 52 years old or be born 1952. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So for someone, there's a childhood sweetheart involved, someone that is actually clean in the heart space, that has loved you from childhood. So this could be a love connection for someone. This could be a familial connection, a grandparent. This could be someone's passed on childhood sweetheart, someone that is in the spirit realm, that is bringing you the tea, that is bringing you the truth about whoever Spirit is talking about today. So it's your childhood sweetheart that is bringing you this message. For someone else, Spirit is saying whoever this thief is someone that was forced in your childhood. In your childhood, they pretended to be a sweetheart. So that means they were faking it with you in your childhood. So this could be a frenemy. This could be a fake friend. There's a message in the channel library titled Your Frenemy is Exposed. I could be updating someone that has watched that message or someone that needs to watch it. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 32 years old, you could be born 1932, or you could be born 1923, or those years could be significant for someone. You could be born March the 2nd or February the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. The 1930s, that decade might also be significant to someone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Because chosen ones, you have actually lived for many lifetimes. So I could also be talking to someone that was incarnate. You've actually since died and reincarnated. You could be in a younger vessel at this time, but the spirit is coming in with a specific message for someone that was also incarnate and therefore influenced by the 1930s decade. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Because what happens with these periods in time or history, chosen ones, is that there are certain energies or influences that can influence you in this current incarnation. So I'm talking to someone that is influenced or entangled with the 1930s in some way. So Spirit is just bringing that up as also as a clarification or an explanation on why sometimes Spirit mentions birth dates that seem to be ancient, or birth dates that maybe seem like nobody is really alive and here to hear it. But Spirit wants you to know that first of all, this channel is a spiritual channel, so it's open to both the spirit and the physical realms. It's not just a physical channel. So because of that, we also have other souls, other tribe members that are primarily in the spirit realm or in other realms that are not necessarily in this earthly realm, but because they're souls that are evolving, they also still come here to get their messages. So this is how this tribe is. It's not just a physical body count, chosen ones. So solar flash is coming through to confirm that sun energy that came through earlier. So this is also the period of the great solar flash. There are a lot of solar events taking place. The sun itself is upgrading. The sun has masculine and feminine energy, so the sun is integrating itself with the return of feminine energy on the planet, because feminine energy has been suppressed through the Piscean age. So even the masculine sun is marrying his feminine sun energy. They're coming together in a spiritual marriage or a spiritual union. So the sun, the solar flashes that are coming through are also actually energetically balanced or infused with the yin and yang, masculine, feminine energies, or dark and light energies as well. So that's why Spirit is emphasizing spending some time in the sun, especially these days more than ever. It's to balance yourself out, to harmonize yourself out, so that those victories and successes can actually stand out and shine for you and be the lights for you on this journey. You could be 28 years old, you'll be born the 28th of a month, you'll be born 1982 or be 82 years old. You could be born August the 2nd or February the 8th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So protracted battle is coming through. So that's why Spirit was coming through earlier to say, leave them alone on their battlefield. Leave them alone. You no longer need to fight. The swords that showed up in today's messages are all swords down. You're not raising a sword at this time. Spirit wants you to bask in the warm glow of your new day, your new sunshine. I'm also talking to a fully integrated soul, someone that is now integrated in your own soul. You are now in the unified field. You could be born the 17th of a month, you could be born January 7th or July the 1st, you could be born 1971 or be 71 years old. take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Live out your love. So a very big emphasis on love in this message today, being in your love, being in your inner harmony. So this could also be a heart chakra healing through this message for someone. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But Spirit, by saying live out your love, Spirit means that do the things you love. Because what happens is love is a very powerful and potent energy. Love can actually be a super weapon against these attacks on your memory. Because what love does is it puts you in those energies, those romantic energies, energies of reminiscing. We have that Six of Swords energy. There's past life regression energy here, childhood energy as well. So when you're in an energy of love, you also allow your inner child to come out, your inner genius, your inner God to come out. So live out your love. You could be born the 20th of a month, you could be born 1920. You could be 20 years old. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So stability is coming through, and definitely your stability is being shaken or threatened at this time, but there are divine forces, divine energies, as you can hear through this message, that are supporting or anchoring you. For example, the energy of harmony, inner harmony, the energy of love. So your stability is being established at this time. That's why Spirit doesn't want you to engage in any battle or any protracted battles. Close out on that. Ignore it. I'm hearing ignore button. That might be a call for someone to watch a video in the channel library titled Do Not Respond. And there's also another one, ignore button. I could also be updating someone that needs to watch the videos. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 50 years old. You could be born 1950. You could be a life path number 5. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. That's actually a repeat of the number 5 energy, which is also change energy. So definitely lots of change taking place even at a global level, chosen ones. So let's tap into the good things and see what good things Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. If the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add some green hearts to the comments. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message is resonating with you to help others find it. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. So boundaries is coming through, setting healthy boundaries, protection, demanding respect. So Spirit definitely wants you to set energetic boundaries. Those are the easiest boundaries to set, chosen ones, because energy is invisible, but it can be powerful, right? So you don't have to engage with anyone. That's why Spirit is saying put your swords down. When you're setting energetic boundaries, you don't really have to fight. You don't have to yell. You don't have to scream. You just have to meditate and balance yourself out and ground yourself out, and voila, that's it. It's an energetic boundary. And it's an energetic boundary that is activated by your frequency. So it means that any entities, any energies trying to creep into your space that don't resonate with you, they are automatically rejected. Emotional bliss is also coming through. You are showered with happiness and joy, peace of mind, sunlight. Congratulations, chosen ones. That sun that you're manifesting, you're also activating bliss for yourself. Emotional bliss. And for someone, I'm also talking to someone that is already manifesting this emotional bliss, and it's pissing off the dark forces. They want you to forget your victory because it's putting you in this blissful state. I could be updating someone that has watched a video in the channel library titled Be Blissful Always, or you probably need to watch the video if you haven't. There's a reason why Spirit is linking it up to today's message. Balance is also coming through, so that's just another echo. Spirit has already brought up balance in today's message. So your situation returns to normal, the calm is returning, peace, ground your energy. This card sums it all up. I'm also talking to someone that is now achieving this calmness and balance. I could be talking to someone that is working with the Buddha on this journey, or this could be a call for someone to work with the Buddha on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So abundance, oh no, endurance is coming through. Well, there's a reason why Spirit slipped abundance through there. But sun energy is also abundance. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But endurance is coming through. The motivation and inspiration you need for success is here. I'm also talking to someone that holds the key to success. You hold the key to success through your endurance. Because endurance is that superpower of being able to continue on, even if, even if it's difficult, even if it's tiring, even if it's exhausting. I'm talking to someone that just continues to, put one foot in front of the other. You could resonate with Nick Walenda. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I could be talking to someone that's working with Nick Walenda on this journey. So star power is coming through. I'm definitely talking to a star. You are a star seed. You carry star energy. The sun, after all, is the biggest star in the sky. So you carry a lot of star power. You're receiving recognition and attention. The spotlight. You're shining bright. I could be talking to a celebrity. I could also be talking to someone that is also ascending to celebrity status. You're being recognized in the spirit realm because of your light. This is also the reason why these dark forces want you to start from scratch every day in war mode without memory of yesterday's victories and successes, because they're trying to dim your light. They're trying to disempower you, to block your star power. But what that actually has done for you, because I'm also talking to someone that has been on that journey of starting all over again, over and over and over, because of the obstacles on your path. But what that has done is that has actually built your endurance, and you now have this superpower of removing blocks on your path. I will be talking to someone that is also working with Ganesha. There's so many ascended masters in today's message. I will be talking to someone that's working with the Hindu ascended master known for obstacle removal, Ganesha, or this could be a call for someone to work with Ganesha on this journey. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. And as I'm saying that, obstacles actually popped out. So blockages are obliterated, accomplishments, movement. This is who you are. I'm talking to someone that is now able to obliterate obstacles, any obstacle on your journey. Congratulations. That's why you have that throne. This could also be an activation for someone to work with Ganesha on this journey, so that you can also become that ascended master of obstacle and block removal and obliteration and achievement and movement. Soulmate is also coming through. A kindred spirit is entering into your life. Soul tribe. So because there's an emphasis on love energies here, I'm definitely talking to someone that is healing in the heart. You are in love as that King of Cups. If you're a feminine listening, remember these are energies, not gender. Every soul has that polarity, masculine, feminine. So in your King of Cups energy, you're powerful, you're assertive, but you're also very much in your self-control and in your emotional balance. And now what that is doing is it's attracting love to you. It's attracting your soul tribe to you. And if you're here and hearing this message today, If it's your first time with the channel, welcome. This tribe is your soul tribe. There's a reason why you are coming into this channel through this message for the first time, and the soul tribe energy is coming through. It's a confirmation for you that you're in the right place, and welcome. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Secret info is coming through, receiving an eye-opener, hidden information will be revealed, relief and clarity. So this is tying in with that food meditation that Spirit is calling someone to. Spirit wants you to connect that way through soul food, through eating what you love. Of course, in a balanced way. I'm hearing don't binge. And Spirit wants to review secret info or download secret info into you. I'm hearing your God's undercover agent. I could be updating someone that has watched that message, or someone that needs to watch that message. It's in the channel library. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So responsibility is coming through. That's the last oracle message. You are given a position of leadership, confidence, and power. Congratulations, chosen ones. That's why these people want to forget your victories and success, because they can see your ascension, your climb up the ladder. I will be talking to someone that is climbing up the corporate ladder in the physical realm. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. But otherwise, I'm also talking to a soul that is evolving and growing, and because of that, you are being given more responsibility in the spirit realm. I could be talking to a new spiritual teacher, a budding spiritual teacher, but you are now, your responsibility is expanding because you hold the key to success. You're somebody that carries a lot of light. You incarnated to help the collective of light to evolve. So that's why it's very important for you to focus on your victories, especially because you will start to see your soul's purpose in manifestation. So I'm going to end this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe. Help make the video more visible to others. And also, if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, add some green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So the angel answer is helpful people. So if your question resonates with an answer like this, then this is your answer. But Spirit is also saying to someone, connect with helpful people, connect with your soul tribe, connect with like-minded individuals. Because as a light bearer, when you reach out or when you connect, especially in the etheric realm or the heavenly realms, with like-minded individuals, they charge you up, they encourage you, they lift you up, because that's what we're doing as a collective. That's how we're evolving together. We are bringing our lights together and creating one big beautiful blaze. And when you're part of a bigger pool of beings of light, you're less likely to stumble or to fall or to forget your victories and your successes. And definitely you will always have the divine help that you need, because in the spirit realm there's angels, there's ancestors, there's spirit guides, there's source energies, the universe, cosmic energies, you name it. everything is available for you. So Spirit wants you to make sure that, especially if you're being attacked in your memory, in your mind, connect with helpful people. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.